Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Imagine wielding this wisdom like a shield against the world's chaos, especially when dealing with a narcissist and difficult people. Whether it's a boss who loves to belittle, a family member who thrives on drama, or anyone who seems to drain your spirit dry, Stoicism holds the key. The Stoics had this secret weapon not just for survival, but to stand tall and unshaken amidst the storm. This isn't about fighting fire with fire. It's about equipping yourself with mental armor, turning Stoic wisdom into a shield against the negativity narcissists love to spread. Today, we're not just covering old ground. We're applying ancient Stoic strategies to modern-day challenges. This guide is for not just enduring but thriving around narcissists, using Stoicism to navigate through the emotional minefields they plant. Imagine transforming their attempts to unsettle you into opportunities for your personal growth and peace. If you're ready to claim a life marked by serenity and strength, no matter the chaos around you, let's dive into these Stoic principles together right now with us. By understanding and applying these 4 key strategies, you'll not only protect your peace, but also cultivate a resilience that no narcissist can penetrate. Just only one request is that you do not skip this guide in any way. By choosing to be here, you've already set yourself apart from the crowd. You're not here by accident. You're here to make a change. Now let's make it happen. 1. Minimize the narcissist's role. Let's talk about minimizing the narcissist's role in your life. It isn't about ignoring them with the hopes they disappear. It's more about reclaiming your energy and directing it towards what truly enriches you. Picture your mind as a garden. Would you rather water the weeds or the flowers? Every moment spent ruminating on their actions or words is a moment lost from nurturing your passions, your dreams, and your joy. Decide to water the flowers. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but with each conscious choice to focus on your growth rather than their drama, you're laying down a path towards a healthier, vibrant self. Creating boundaries isn't just a defensive act, it's a profound statement of self-respect. Think of it as setting the rules in a game where you're both the player and the referee. You determine what's allowed in your space and what's not. If the narcissist tries to cross these lines, calmly but firmly remind them of your boundaries. This isn't about confrontation, but about honoring your well-being. Sometimes this might mean stepping away from situations that drain you, or saying no more often. It's not selfish, it's necessary. This process teaches you and those around you that your peace isn't up for negotiation. Now, let's consider the story of Epictetus, who was born a slave but rose to become a prominent Stoic philosopher. Despite his challenging circumstances, he learned to control his own mind and reactions, emphasizing the importance of inner freedom. When dealing with a narcissist, you can draw from Epictetus's wisdom. Focus on what you can control, your own actions and responses, rather than trying to change the narcissist, which is often an exercise in futility. Epictetus teaches us that true power lies in self-mastery. By minimizing the narcissist's role, you're choosing to master your own life rather than letting someone else dictate your emotional landscape. Imagine you are a ship navigating through stormy seas. The narcissist is the storm, unpredictable and potentially destructive. You, as the captain, cannot control the storm, but you can control how you navigate through it. By setting a course that avoids the worst of the weather, you preserve the integrity of your vessel. In practical terms, this means avoiding unnecessary interactions with the narcissist and focusing on strengthening your own resilience. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, wrote in his Meditations about the importance of remaining steadfast and focused on one's own path, regardless of external chaos. This ancient wisdom remains relevant today as you navigate the complexities of relationships with narcissists. Every snide remark, every manipulative tactic from a narcissist is like a pebble in your shoe. Annoying? Absolutely. But you have the choice to keep walking with the discomfort or to stop and shake it out. By consciously choosing to minimize their impact, you're not ignoring the problem. You're approaching it with tactical precision. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This reminds us that the distress we feel from dealing with a narcissist can be amplified by our fears and expectations. Recognizing this, we can choose to focus on what is within our control, our reactions, and our emotional well-being. Letting go of the need to control or change the narcissist frees up so much space in your life for what truly matters. It's about investing in relationships that uplift you, activities that fulfill you, and personal growth that empowers you. This isn't just about minimizing a negative influence. It's about maximizing your own potential. Your peace, happiness, and growth are your priorities, and you're the only one who can truly safeguard them. Embrace this path with courage and clarity, knowing that every step taken is a step towards a more resilient, fulfilled you. Think of the Roman general Scipio Africanus, who faced numerous adversaries but always maintained his focus on his ultimate goals. By concentrating on his strategy and not getting bogged down by every minor threat, he achieved great victories. Similarly, in your life, by not allowing a narcissist's behavior to derail you, you maintain your course towards personal triumphs. Scipio's disciplined approach in warfare can inspire you to adopt a disciplined approach in dealing with difficult personalities. Building a life that minimizes the narcissist's influence is like constructing a fortress. Each brick represents a choice that protects your mental and emotional health. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family who reinforce your boundaries and remind you of your worth. Engage in hobbies and pursuits that make you feel alive and accomplished. In doing so, you fortify your sense of self against the narcissist's attempts to undermine it. The philosopher Chrysippus, who laid much of the groundwork for Stoicism, emphasized the importance of rational thought and self-control. By following his teachings, you can build a strong mental and emotional foundation that withstands external pressures. In the end, the journey of minimizing a narcissist's role is deeply personal and unique to each individual. It requires patience, practice, and perseverance. There will be setbacks and challenges, but each one is an opportunity to reinforce your boundaries and reaffirm your commitment to your own well-being. Reflecting on the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance can provide a steady guide. By embodying these virtues, you become a beacon of strength and serenity, capable of weathering the storms that narcissists create and emerging even stronger. Let's us present to you the life of Epictetus, a Stoic journey. Epictetus was born around 50 AD in Hierapolis, Phrygia, present-day Turkey. He was born into slavery, a condition that would shape much of his philosophical outlook. Despite his lowly beginnings, Epictetus rose to become one of the most influential Stoic philosophers of his time. His life story is a testament to the power of inner strength and the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control while letting go of what is not. Epictetus' early life was marked by hardship and adversity. As a slave, he served Epaphroditus, a wealthy freedman of Emperor Nero. Epaphroditus was known for his cruelty, and Epictetus endured significant physical abuse under his master. There is a famous anecdote where Epaphroditus, in a fit of rage, twisted Epictetus' leg. Epictetus, demonstrating remarkable composure, calmly warned him, "If you keep twisting it, you will break it." When Epaphroditus continued and indeed broke his leg, Epictetus simply remarked, "Did I not tell you that you would break it?" This incident is emblematic of Epictetus' Stoic philosophy. Focus on what you can control, your own reactions and attitudes, rather than external events which are beyond your control. Epictetus accepted his fate without complaint, maintaining his inner peace and demonstrating that true freedom lies in how we respond to circumstances, not in the circumstances themselves. Eventually, Epictetus gained his freedom. although the exact circumstances of his manumission are unclear. After gaining his freedom, he moved to Nicopolis in Greece, where he established his own school of philosophy. It was here that Epictetus' teachings began to flourish. He taught that the key to a good life is to recognize what is within our power and what is not. His central tenet was that we should focus on our own actions and attitudes, rather than trying to control external events or other people. Epictetus' teachings were recorded by his student Arrian in the form of the Discourses and the Enchiridion, also known as the Handbook. These texts have become foundational to Stoic philosophy. In them, Epictetus emphasized the importance of self-discipline, rational thinking, and virtue. He taught that external events are neither good nor bad. It is our judgments about them that cause us distress. By changing our perceptions, we can maintain tranquility even in the face of adversity. Epictetus' philosophy is grounded in the idea that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This is exemplified in his famous dichotomy of control, which divides the world into things we can control, our own thoughts, emotions, and actions, and things we cannot control, everything else. This principle is encapsulated in his famous quote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." One of the key lessons from Epictetus is the importance of focusing on our own behavior and attitudes, rather than trying to change others. In dealing with difficult people, such as narcissists, Epictetus would advise us to shift our focus inward. Instead of becoming entangled in their manipulations and drama, we should concentrate on our own responses, maintaining our integrity and peace of mind. By doing so, we reclaim our power and prevent the negative influence of others from disrupting our lives. Epictetus emphasized the importance of personal discipline and rational thinking. He believed that by cultivating these qualities, we could achieve a state of inner tranquility. He taught that we should approach life's challenges with equanimity, viewing them as opportunities to practice virtue. This perspective helps us to maintain our composure and focus, even in difficult situations. For instance, Epictetus advised his students to practice mental preparation for adversity by imagining worst-case scenarios. This practice, known as premeditatio malorum, helps to reduce fear and anxiety by making us more resilient to potential hardships. By mentally preparing for difficulties, we can respond to them more effectively when they arise. Epictetus' legacy extends far beyond his own time. His teachings have influenced countless individuals, from Roman emperors like Marcus Aurelius to modern-day thinkers and leaders. Marcus Aurelius, in particular, was deeply influenced by Epictetus' philosophy and incorporated many of his ideas into his own writings, especially in Meditations. Epictetus' focus on inner freedom and self-mastery has inspired people to seek strength and peace within themselves, rather than relying on external circumstances. His life serves as a powerful example of how we can overcome adversity and live in accordance with our values, regardless of our external conditions. When dealing with a narcissist, the teachings of Epictetus are particularly relevant. Narcissists often seek to dominate and manipulate others, creating turmoil and conflict. Epictetus would advise us to focus on what we can control, our own reactions and attitudes. By doing so, we can minimize the impact of the narcissist's behavior on our lives. For example, if a narcissist tries to provoke us with criticism or manipulation, we can choose to remain calm and detached. Instead of reacting emotionally, we can respond with rationality and composure. This approach not only protects our own peace of mind, but also prevents the narcissist from gaining the upper hand. Epictetus' teachings remind us that we have the power to define our own responses. By focusing on our own behavior and attitudes, we can maintain our integrity and inner peace, even in the face of challenging relationships. Epictetus' journey from slavery to becoming a revered philosopher exemplifies the Stoic ideal of inner freedom and resilience. His life teaches us that by minimizing the impact of negative influences and focusing on our own responses, we can cultivate a deep sense of peace and empowerment. This approach not only helps us deal with difficult people, but also allows us to live a life aligned with our values and true potential. By embracing the Stoic principles of self-control and rational thinking, we can navigate even the most difficult relationships with grace and resilience. Epictetus' story illustrates that true strength and freedom come from within, and by focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, we can create a life of meaning and inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. 2. Challenge their idealized self. Peeling back the layers of someone's exaggerated self-image, especially a narcissist's, requires a delicate touch. It's a subtle art, really. Imagine you're a detective in a world where questions are your most powerful tool. You're not there to accuse. You're there to uncover the truth. By simply asking questions like, "How did you arrive at that conclusion?" you're doing more than seeking answers. You're inviting them to a stage where the spotlight suddenly turns introspective. This isn't about doubting their capabilities or achievements, but encouraging a moment of genuine self-reflection. It's a practice that, when done with curiosity and without judgment, can lead to profound insights not just for them but for you too. Diving deeper, remember the Stoic essence of focusing on what's within our control. You can't change a person, but you can change how you interact with them. When the narcissist starts their usual parade of self-adulation, instead of rolling your eyes or getting frustrated, see it as a chance to practice patience and understanding. This approach doesn't mean you're giving in. It means you're choosing your battles wisely. Engaging with their stories through thoughtful inquiries puts the ball in their court without you having to play the game on their terms. It's about maintaining your peace, your inner fortress against the siege of their ego. Adopting a stance of detached curiosity is your shield. It's not about dimming their shine, but about not letting it blind you. By questioning their narratives gently, you're not just poking holes in their inflated self-image. You're also reinforcing your own resilience. This method isn't a direct challenge to their ego, but a way to navigate through their illusions with grace. In this dance of diplomacy and insight, you find a path to tranquility. You're not just surviving the interaction. You're thriving by transforming it into an opportunity for growth for both of you. This is the essence of true wisdom. Knowing how to inspire change through reflection, not resistance. Remember, the goal isn't to change the narcissist. That's a Herculean task beyond most mortal means, but to shift how their narrative influences your world. This subtle yet impactful strategy is rooted in the Stoic practice of prosoche, the art of attentive awareness. Through this lens, every interaction becomes an opportunity for growth, reflection, and maintaining your inner peace. You're not just defending your tranquility. You're offering a beacon for those lost in their own illusions. Incorporating real-life examples and statistics can further illustrate the importance of this approach. Studies show that narcissistic traits are on the rise, particularly in Western societies. According to research published in the journal Personality and Social Psychology Review, there has been a significant increase in narcissistic traits among college students in the United States over the past few decades. This cultural shift makes understanding and managing interactions with narcissistic individuals even more pertinent. Consider the workplace, where narcissistic behavior can be particularly disruptive. Research by the Harvard Business Review found that narcissistic leaders often cause higher employee turnover rates and lower team morale. However, teams led by managers who employed thoughtful and strategic questioning reported higher levels of engagement and satisfaction. This demonstrates the practical benefits of using reflective questions to navigate the challenges posed by narcissistic behavior in professional settings. On a personal level, employing these techniques can lead to more harmonious relationships. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychology found that individuals who practiced mindful communication techniques, such as asking open-ended questions and maintaining a curious, non-judgmental stance, reported fewer conflicts and greater relationship satisfaction. This underscores the value of adopting a curious, detached approach when dealing with narcissists, turning potentially volatile interactions into opportunities for constructive dialogue. Reflecting on historical examples can also provide valuable insights. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, faced many challenges from individuals with overinflated egos. His Meditations reveal how he employed Stoic principles to navigate these interactions with calm and reason. By focusing on what he could control, his own responses and attitudes, he managed to maintain his composure and lead effectively. This historical perspective reinforces the timeless relevance of Stoic strategies in managing difficult personalities. Lastly, remember that the ultimate goal is to preserve your own well-being. Narcissists can drain your emotional energy and disrupt your peace if you let them. By maintaining a stance of detached curiosity and using reflective questions, you protect your inner tranquility. This approach not only reduces the narcissist's impact on your emotions, but also empowers you to remain centered and resilient in the face of their behavior. It's a strategy that promotes mutual understanding and, possibly, their own self-discovery, turning a challenging relationship into a potential path for personal and interpersonal growth. In conclusion, challenging a narcissist's idealized self with thoughtful questions and a curious attitude is a powerful tool. It allows you to navigate their inflated self-image with grace, reinforcing your own resilience while potentially guiding them towards self-reflection. This approach, rooted in Stoic philosophy, not only diminishes their power over your emotions, but also transforms interactions into opportunities for growth and understanding. By adopting this strategy, you protect your peace and offer a beacon of clarity in a world often clouded by ego and illusion. Stoic philosophy imparts a timeless lesson through the proverb, "He who angers you conquers you." This insightful aphorism speaks volumes about the importance of emotional resilience and self-mastery, especially in the face of challenging interactions with individuals such as narcissists. At its core, this proverb underscores the Stoic principle of maintaining inner peace and controlling one's emotional responses. It reminds us that our reactions to external stimuli, such as the provocative behaviors exhibited by narcissists, are within our realm of control. When we allow ourselves to be emotionally swayed or angered, we inadvertently empower the other person, reinforcing their behavior and relinquishing our own emotional autonomy. In the context of dealing with narcissists, who often thrive on eliciting emotional reactions and seeking validation through attention, this proverb becomes particularly relevant. Narcissistic individuals may employ various tactics, including manipulation, criticism, or grandiosity, to provoke strong emotional responses. By embodying emotional resilience and maintaining a composed demeanor, we effectively reclaim our emotional sovereignty. This approach prevents the narcissist from achieving their intended goal of emotional manipulation and control. Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to focus on what is within their control, namely, their thoughts, attitudes, and responses, while accepting that external behaviors, such as those exhibited by narcissists, may be beyond their influence. This mindset harmoniously aligns with the wisdom imparted by the proverb, "He who angers you conquers you." It advocates for maintaining equanimity and self-mastery in all circumstances, particularly in challenging interactions. Historically, notable Stoics such as Marcus Aurelius exemplified these principles through their actions. As a Roman emperor navigating a turbulent reign, Marcus Aurelius consistently emphasized the importance of maintaining inner tranquility and responding to adversity with reasoned composure. His philosophical reflections in Meditations underscored the resilience needed to withstand external provocations while upholding personal integrity. Practically applying the wisdom of this proverb in dealings with narcissists involves adopting a mindset characterized by detached observation and deliberate response. Rather than reacting impulsively or emotionally to the narcissist's behaviors, individuals can choose to respond thoughtfully and calmly. This approach not only diffuses potentially volatile situations, but also preserves their own mental and emotional well-being. Moreover, it fosters an environment conducive to mutual understanding and potentially guides the narcissist toward introspection and self-awareness. The proverb, "He who angers you conquers you," serves as a poignant reminder of the power inherent in emotional self-control and resilience. By embracing Stoic principles and cultivating mindfulness in interactions with narcissists, individuals transform potentially tumultuous encounters into opportunities for personal growth and harmonious relationships. This proverb inspires individuals to reclaim their emotional autonomy, maintain inner peace amidst external challenges, and navigate life's complexities with wisdom, grace, and steadfastness. 3. Pursue personal growth through therapy. Engaging in therapy amidst the turmoil of dealing with a narcissist is akin to navigating through a storm with a compass pointed inward. It's not merely a choice but a courageous leap into the depths of self-discovery, where the battleground shifts from external conflicts to internal healing. Therapy becomes the sanctuary where we unravel the complexities of our emotions, untangle the knots of self-doubt, and reclaim our sense of direction. It's a process rooted in confronting our vulnerabilities head-on, guided by the belief that true strength emerges not from avoiding pain, but from embracing and transforming it. Consider the story of Jane, who, after years of emotional manipulation by her narcissistic partner, decided to seek therapy. In her sessions, she explored the patterns of self-sacrifice and validation-seeking that had entangled her in the relationship. Through guided introspection, she uncovered deep-seated insecurities stemming from childhood experiences, gradually learning to validate her own worth independent of external approval. Therapy became her refuge, where she redefined her boundaries, rebuilt her self-esteem, and reclaimed her autonomy. Seneca's wisdom resonates deeply here, reminding us that true empowerment lies in understanding and valuing our inner resources. Therapy is not about fixing oneself, but about embracing the journey of growth, recognizing setbacks as opportunities for resilience and learning. It's a transformative process where each session acts as a chisel, sculpting away layers of doubt and fear to reveal the strength and clarity beneath. Through this lens, therapy becomes a testament to the human spirit's capacity for renewal and growth, echoing the Stoic philosophy that our perception of adversity shapes our ability to thrive. Statistics underscore the efficacy of therapy in navigating interpersonal challenges and rebuilding emotional resilience. Studies show that individuals who engage in therapy report significant improvements in self-esteem, emotional regulation, and relationship satisfaction. These findings highlight therapy's role not only in healing from narcissistic abuse, but also in fostering long-term psychological well-being. For many, therapy serves as a lifeline, offering tools to navigate complex emotional landscapes and cultivate healthier patterns of relating to oneself and others. In the realm of personal growth, therapy is akin to cultivating a garden within the soul, tending to wounds, nurturing resilience, and fostering a deeper connection to oneself. It's about reclaiming one's narrative from the grip of external validation and embracing authenticity. Through therapeutic exploration, individuals like Jane rewrite their stories, shifting from victimhood to empowerment. They discover that the power to heal and grow resides within, transcending the turmoil of external circumstances. Ultimately, therapy offers a pathway to liberation, the freedom to define one's worth, forge meaningful connections, and cultivate a life of purpose. It embodies the Stoic principle that our happiness depends not on external events, but on our internal disposition and choices. By embracing therapy, individuals embark on a journey of profound self-discovery, guided by the courage to confront discomfort and the resilience to emerge stronger. It's a testament to the transformative power of self-reflection, illustrating that amidst adversity, the human spirit can flourish, resilient and undaunted. Epictetus, a towering figure in Stoic philosophy, was born into slavery in Hierapolis around 55 AD. His early life was marked by adversity, including a permanent leg injury inflicted by his master, which would later become a symbolic testament to his resilience. Despite these hardships, Epictetus found intellectual and spiritual liberation through Stoicism, a philosophy that would shape his life profoundly. As a slave, Epictetus was exposed to the harsh realities of Roman society. However, it was during his time as a slave that he encountered Stoic teachings through his master's family. His philosophical education began, laying the foundation for his later insights into the nature of human freedom and moral virtue. Stoicism, as Epictetus understood and taught it, was not merely an abstract philosophy but a practical guide to living with integrity and inner tranquility. The defining moment in Epictetus's life came when his master recognized his intellectual potential and granted him freedom. This act was not just a legal transaction but a recognition of Epictetus's capacity for profound philosophical thought. Despite gaining his freedom, Epictetus chose to live modestly, emphasizing the Stoic virtue of simplicity and detachment from material wealth. Epictetus's teachings were characterized by their practicality and emphasis on personal agency. Central to his philosophy was the concept of distinguishing between what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and what is not, external events, other people's opinions. This dichotomy formed the basis of Stoic resilience, the idea that true freedom and happiness come from mastering one's own mind rather than seeking to control external circumstances. One of the most famous anecdotes from Epictetus's life illustrates his Stoic resilience in the face of physical abuse. It is said that when his leg was twisted by his master, causing him immense pain, Epictetus calmly remarked, "You will break my leg." This response exemplifies his Stoic attitude towards adversity. While external events may cause physical suffering, one's inner state of mind remains within one's control. Epictetus's philosophy attracted a diverse range of followers, including Roman aristocrats and intellectuals seeking guidance in navigating the complexities of life. His teachings resonated because they offered practical wisdom on how to cultivate virtue, endure hardship with dignity, and find inner peace amidst external turmoil. For Epictetus, true happiness lay not in external success or material wealth, but in living a life aligned with moral virtue and personal integrity. His influence extended beyond his immediate students and followers. Epictetus's writings, compiled by his disciple Arrian into the Discourses and the Enchiridion, continue to inspire readers today with their timeless wisdom on resilience, self-discipline, and ethical living. His emphasis on moral character and the pursuit of virtue as the highest good resonates across centuries, offering a philosophical framework for individuals seeking meaning and purpose in an uncertain world. Epictetus's legacy lies not only in his philosophical contributions, but also in his embodiment of Stoic principles in the face of adversity. His life serves as a testament to the power of philosophy as a practical guide for living a virtuous and fulfilling life, regardless of external circumstances. Through his teachings, Epictetus continues to challenge individuals to cultivate inner strength, practice self-reflection, and embrace the philosophy of enduring tranquility amidst life's inevitable challenges. 4. Protect your mental space by controlling your reactions. Guarding your mental space against the tumultuous influence of a narcissist is not merely an exercise in self-preservation, but a profound journey in mastering the art of emotional resilience amidst adversity. Like a skilled navigator steering through a storm, You face the relentless waves of provocations and manipulations aimed at unsettling your peace. In these tempestuous moments, your response becomes the fulcrum upon which your inner calm hinges. Drawing inspiration from Marcus Aurelius, whose Stoic philosophy resonates deeply in such trials, you embrace the wisdom that by choosing not to feel harmed, you indeed remain unharmed, a powerful reminder of the agency you hold over your emotional landscape. Picture yourself amidst the storm, the narcissist's tactics crashing against your resolve like waves against a sturdy cliff. You stand firm, acknowledging their attempts to incite reactions without yielding to their disruptive influence. This imagery encapsulates the essence of controlling your reactions, a practice rooted not in suppression of emotions, but in the deliberate choice to respond from a place of clarity and self-possession. It's about recognizing the fleeting nature of external provocations and anchoring yourself in the unwavering steadiness of your own values and integrity. Visualize your mind as a sanctum where you hold sovereignty over your thoughts and emotions. When faced with a narcissist's intrusive behaviors, you assume the role of a vigilant gatekeeper, discerning what influences you allow to permeate your inner sanctum. Techniques such as deep breathing, brief pauses for reflection, or the strategic withdrawal from the situation serve as effective tools in maintaining this protective barrier. These practices are not merely reactive measures but proactive steps informed by Stoic principles, empowering you to cultivate resilience and preserve your mental equilibrium amidst challenging interactions. In the arsenal of strategies to safeguard your mental well-being, the pause and breathe technique emerges as a stalwart ally. By taking deliberate breaths, inhaling deeply, holding briefly, and exhaling slowly, you invoke a physiological response that counteracts escalating stress levels. This simple yet potent practice embodies the Stoic ideal of maintaining composure and clarity in the face of external turmoil. Similarly, reframing the narcissist's actions through a lens of empathy and understanding, recognizing their behavior as a reflection of their own insecurities rather than a personal assault, fosters compassion and diminishes the emotional impact on your psyche. Moreover, integrating mindfulness practices into your daily routine fortifies your mental defenses against narcissistic influences. Mindfulness, whether through meditation, reflective journaling, or mindful engagement with daily activities, cultivates present-moment awareness and enhances emotional regulation. These practices nurture a deep-seated resilience, enabling you to navigate interpersonal challenges with grace and discernment. Embracing mindfulness aligns with Stoic teachings, which emphasize the cultivation of inner tranquility and moral fortitude as pathways to enduring happiness and fulfillment. By embracing these multifaceted strategies consistently, you embark on a transformative journey of self-mastery and personal growth. Each encounter with a narcissist becomes an opportunity not only to reaffirm your commitment to emotional well-being, but also to deepen your understanding of Stoic virtues such as courage, temperance, and wisdom. Through deliberate practice and introspection, you reinforce your capacity to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively, thereby reclaiming agency over your mental space and fostering a resilient mindset grounded in inner peace. The journey of controlling your reactions to narcissistic behaviors transcends individual encounters. It represents a profound commitment to cultivating a resilient mindset and ethical integrity in every facet of life. This ongoing practice exemplifies the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with reason and virtue, navigating the complexities of human relationships with equanimity and compassion. As you continue to refine your approach and deepen your understanding, you embody the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, demonstrating that through conscious choice and steadfast practice, you can forge a path of enduring tranquility and moral excellence amidst life's inevitable challenges. Embracing these Stoic strategies, minimizing the narcissist's role in your life, challenging their idealized self-image, pursuing personal growth through therapy, and mastering control over your reactions. constitutes a comprehensive approach to safeguarding your mental and emotional well-being. It transcends mere defensive tactics. It represents a proactive stance towards personal empowerment and inner peace. Rather than seeking to change the narcissist, these strategies focus on transforming your own responses and perceptions, thereby reshaping how their presence affects you. By minimizing the narcissist's role, you deliberately reduce their influence over your thoughts and emotions. This involves consciously limiting interactions, setting boundaries, and reframing their significance in your life. Stoic wisdom encourages viewing external circumstances, including challenging relationships, through a lens of detachment and rationality. It's about reclaiming agency over your own narrative and prioritizing your mental health above all else. Challenging the narcissist's idealized self-image involves confronting the disparity between their grandiose facade and their actual behavior. This process requires courage and discernment, as it entails recognizing and addressing the discrepancies that underpin their need for admiration and control. By doing so, you diminish the power of their manipulative tactics and cultivate a clearer understanding of their motivations. Pursuing personal growth through therapy represents a profound commitment to self-discovery and healing. Therapy serves as a transformative journey of introspection where you confront deep-seated insecurities, unravel complex emotions, and cultivate resilience. It's a sanctuary where you explore your vulnerabilities without judgment, rediscover your inner strength, and redefine your values and priorities. This therapeutic process aligns with Stoic principles of self-awareness and moral clarity, guiding you towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. Controlling your reactions to the narcissist's provocations is perhaps the ultimate expression of Stoic resilience. It involves mastering the art of responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, and reframing perspectives enable you to maintain emotional equilibrium and prevent their behavior from disrupting your inner peace. This practice embodies the Stoic ideal of cultivating virtue through disciplined self-control and reasoned judgment. As you integrate these Stoic strategies into your daily life, you embark on a transformative journey towards inner sanctuary and resilience. Each step taken in asserting boundaries, challenging illusions, pursuing growth, and mastering emotional responses reflects your commitment to living authentically and harmoniously. It's a journey marked by moments of introspection, courage, and profound self-discovery, a testament to your strength and resilience in navigating complex interpersonal dynamics. Ultimately, the goal is not simply to endure the presence of narcissistic individuals, but to thrive despite their influence. It's about cultivating a steadfast core of tranquility and self-mastery that remains unshaken by external turmoil. Your journey towards this inner sanctuary begins with a commitment to self-care, self-awareness, and ethical integrity. With each deliberate choice and conscious action, you reinforce your resilience and deepen your understanding of Stoic principles and practice. In essence, embracing these Stoic strategies empowers you to reclaim control over your mental space and emotional well-being. It's a journey of empowerment and personal growth, guided by timeless principles that advocate for living virtuously and authentically. As you continue on this path, remember that every challenge presents an opportunity for growth, and every moment of self-mastery reaffirms your commitment to a life of inner peace and fulfillment.